Prophet Carn came to see me. Now, me have been kind of missing each other. He called me this morning, told me he was coming by to see us. Say, man, get him up and get some words from him. Come on up here and say something to him. No, I said, come on up here. Man, we'll jump on you, man. Don't mess with. Come on up here. Thank the Lord. I appreciate him coming down here to see us. That's all right. Go ahead. That's all right. I appreciate it. Man, you know, we get honor to whom honor is due. Isn't that right? Thank God for him coming out here. No, go ahead and say something for us. Say something. How we doing, good man? Doing all right. Say something to the people.
Well, good to see you. Glad to be here in Jesus' name. Yeah. Just glad to be here.
Thank God.
I called him because I told Pastor Smith he's the only one that's bold enough to put his house number on TV.
Yeah, I'm crazy like that.
For everybody to call him. So I've been talking to him, I guess, last month.
It's been a while. It's been a long month.
Yeah, we talking and talking on the phone and keeping them up at night.
Having
a good time discussing that Bible. But I believe holiness is right.
Thank God.
And I tell people all the time, you can't be a hoe chasing, freebasing, whiskey nipping, cocaine sniffing, pill popping, weed chopping, tobacco chewing, cigarette sucking, pipe puffing devil and plan on going to heaven. You got to live holy.
Can't be all that what he said. Yeah, that's what I said. I said that somewhere. I ain't put it like that, but go ahead. That's right.
But, I'm glad to be saved, glad to have the Holy Ghost, and glad to know Jesus, been baptized in his name, and I thank God for Jesus. So I just came to stop by and see Pastor Smith.
Thank God for you. We appreciate it. Thank the Lord. You sit up closer. Y'all get him somewhere over here. Come on up here close. You got to sit there far in the back. Come on up closer.
Thank the Lord. Ain't it good? Good for us to be here and be alive. I tell you what, my stocks went up. I appreciate the Lord. Every time one of these false prophets fall, my stock go up. Ain't that right? More proof why they got to come here. Thank the Lord for his goodness and his mercy all the time. Ain't that right? Truth endure to all generations. Ain't that right, church? Ain't y'all glad? Glad to be alive? It's just some of the paperwork here on Brian Carn. It's just a liberty of paperwork. This ain't probably about 20, 30 pages of stuff. Text messages. Talking about putting the girl, what is it, doggy style? Then talk about how good the word he was he preached the night before. Ain't that something? Y'all remember, some of y'all remember when he came to the church, don't you? Yeah, I remember he came to church. I told that young boy, he said he had a little gift on him. Watch them people, they gonna mess him up out there. I tried to tell the young boy, let me see, yeah, something a little bit, let me see, this little skinny writing. Could have downloaded bigger than that. So first we want to say how so disappointed another man of God. That's wrong right there. Carn ain't no man of God. And all right, he deceived us. Prophet Brian Carn would be the last person we'd imagine allegedly sleeping around with different women, giving them an STD. Yeah, that's how it worked. I'm not surprised. Yeah, Brian Carn unleashed the proof you all have been waiting for. Read sexual text message. Claim he gave overseer Tanya David's daughter a STD. Listen to the 90-minute video. Yeah, these young folks is something else. It don't take much. I'm not surprised, though. I know, of course, he'll blow up. His stock will go up. Ain't nothing going to happen. These people love these people. And they sit around and make mockery and play around. You'll set that around. It's just a disgrace and a shame. I'm not surprised. He won them in every day. Then we had another one. I had to, for y'all, I sent it out to some of them. I told them to place it on there about the young man, about the bishop over, the evangelist over in Brazil. Oh, he said he has, say his penis been blessed to God. Say he had holy milk that come from his penis, and he is encouraging the members to take his penis and put it in their mouth so they might get this holy milk. He been arrested. Yeah, it's in Brazil. I sent it out to him Wednesday night. I got it. People, they definitely make sure they copy me and listen. And the member going for this. So he don't listen. He been arrested, and he told him at the end that he will be going in jail. He will continue to be watering the inmates. These people mind go. You know why we can laugh at it? Because God ain't given us that mind. That's just the grace of God. Listen, these people put a lot of confidence in these preachers. And it's for a reason why the Lord deceived these people to let them do that kind of stuff. He deceived those people for a reason. The Most High God know the heart and intent of those people. You don't want to believe in God. Them women that's sitting down, every one of them that blaming Brian Carn for sleeping with them, they ought to go to hell. Because first of all, you ain't heard no word and went and took your panties off and got no doggy style with no preacher. You know you ain't heard no word. You did what you wanted to do. You need that sexual disease he gave you. And that may have rot your whole body out. Because you know better. Let's be practical. You don't have to have no God to know you don't need to be sleeping with no preacher. Just some stuff. I was a drug dealer, drunk, reefer smoker. I knew better than that. But I know that little boy had a problem a long time. I done talked to that boy over and over, try to tell the young boy, you out there in the world you playing with, son. You ain't ready for Jake. All them fellas you running around with them guys will mess you up, son. I told him, I said, you can get out there. Don't get yourself out there. I said, once they mess you up, they got you, son. He probably about 24 years old. He ain't used to that kind of money he making. He might walk in and hit $190,000 one night. He told me one time he went to one place, preach, they got $190,000. What he got more? He said he give back 5%. I said, what that for? He said, because Saint write bad check. So I give back 5%. Walk out with that kind of money at his young age, what you think he gonna do? Everybody around the other preacher, homemonger, they gay. He a child. What he gonna do? He see all these older preachers sit around and make mockery with God's word, and then they like they black. Benny Hinn, he banging Paula White. You see the video. They walk around on the resort. She got on booty short, her cheek falling out, holding hand, hugging. Benny Hinn and Paula, who don't know you, dummy? I don't care what resort you're on. It's all on you. You can see the videos of. People don't care. So he look at them, they ministry continue to go up. 60 minutes, done busted that man Dateline. He's still going up. So what you think a young kid like him gonna do? He run around with all these raggedy preachers, toy hall. I had women call me, told me every time they sleep with him, they wind up having a burning sensation. Say he told them if they tell, say he pull that punk stuff on them, he'll kill them. You ever told me I'll kill you? They were like, he call you, he gonna try to punk you. I said, one thing ain't gonna happen. He not gonna punk me. Once he called me, I don't tell him, oh, jam. He the same with Teddy Riley. You know what I'm saying? He want to get up with me, I'm hollering, yep. Y'all remember? Yep. How you want to do this? I'm ready to fight you spiritual or natural. I don't take no punk, especially from no weak preacher. Ain't there out like David, I'll slay him. Put a smooth stone between his eyes. I don't play with none of these guys. I tell all of them rotten. I'm glad to see them fall down. The sad part is the ignorant people that sit around still believing in them. Geno Jennings is no exception for none of these preachers. If anybody made a video on me, naming out, Sister Rhonda, what's your last name, Sister Rhonda? Anna. Rhonda Anderson, me having sex. Read it out. We don't know who Rhonda Anderson is. We not going to sit here and stop everything we doing and address why they call Rhonda Anderson name and why we need to address. I ain't worried about it. He a man of God. That's retarded. That's retarded. Every shop need to stop. It need to be addressed. They the only people sitting around. And then I read this man, Geno Jennings, name out, woman name. This woman supposed to have abortion by him. How long it take to just call that woman up and say, this her right here, me and you ever had sex? No or yes. If me and you had sex, I ought to go to hell. That'll end everything. I said if you do that, I'll never call your name again. I know you're lying, but just to see you get up and say it. Every one of them called me. I said if I done ever slept with any of these members in here and gone, I ought to go there. If I arranged dates to sleep with them and we counsel, I said I ought to go to hell. Did I not? If we rolled to the hotel and changed our mind and said, this ain't right, I ought to still go to here. If we talked about it on the phone and we cut the conversation short saying, stop it right here, I ought to go to hell. That's how you put it. That got that. Now how hard it is to pull up somebody? Oh, Tony Smith about to be exposed. I'm just waiting. What you waiting on? You know you need to put it on out here. I'm talking about everybody. I'm shooting everybody down. I had a guy call me and I messed around and let the messages spy. I had some of the brothers. The man said him and Brian Carn had been sleeping around. He said he didn't know Carn was a preacher. The man told me he said Carn does not have a baby because I found out about him. I talked to a young lady named Karen down in Virginia. He got a baby by her. He been hiding that for years. I've been told before he rotted. And the man said he couldn't have no baby because he very much gay. He said he is the woman in the relationship. I know because I feel him up. He said he didn't know he was a preacher. He said, I was looking on YouTube and found you on the Lexi show and you connected off and I saw Brian Carn and I heard you talking about it. And said, and when he get home, it's going to be a problem. He run with Jamal Bryan gay. And you know the sad part is, women, the average, these black homosexuals, these white homosexuals, they come from these women. Because y'all accept that stuff. Man don't want your vagina. He wants your butthole. You ain't got no question. Go on back there. Pack it up. You don't want to know why he don't want what God gave. He want to go back there. Why he want to go to Dookie Town? You don't care. Everything he do, he got your bra on in the mirror. He accidentally put your panties on in broad daylight. And your skirt. And you keep overlooking. He end up putting on lipstick. And you still stay with him. He got hot curler, hair rollers. Sad part of that, every one of these guys that switch hitter, it's a woman behind it. And the women that help make them gay, may you go to hell. Because you accept it. None of these guys, ain't no information come out these women don't know. Women are sat there passive because you'll take anything for a man instead of standing up and being a woman. Take no faggot. Where my wife would smile at me and got hair, vagina hair all in her teeth. You're getting out of here. All right, but going to jail now. Something wrong with you. Something wrong with these people. But you got to blame who it on. A lot of these women go along with it. If the women took a better stand and who they are, they wouldn't go for it. These men will realize I can't be gay and get a woman. I'm going to have to be one way or the other. But y'all know I'm telling the truth. A lot of these women know. Why would they come out, my husband gay? They have been knowing it before they married him. All in nail polish, metrosexual, smell like butt, even how they take a bath. Nothing give him away. Man, mess on himself. Don't even know it done came out. I ain't even feel it. All these are signs. And every time he white, Duke all up into the elbow. How he get all that in there? None of this stuff ain't no red flag. None of this stuff ain't no flag about it. They sit around, they know it, and the whole time they sit and go along with it. I already know why a lot of these guys get away with it. That woman and all the rest of the women know that boy gay. They know the rest. They know Jamal gay, and they set Eddie Longwire know he gay. They all know they gay, and they set and go along with it. May every one of them women that do it, may you go to hell for sitting there with them. They're going to try to expose them later. Why she didn't expose the first time he came on to her? She the hypocrite for even sleeping with him. I'm sick of always hollering, you ain't been raped, you just a trampy hoe. It make no sense. How you going to sit here, hear me preach, then let over car, hey, how about me and you doggy style? How about me and you let's get it on? That contradicts the whole message. You hear me sit up here saying, I believe in abstinence, I don't go along and you sleep with me, you ought to go to hell. You ain't no, make sure you don't get a diamond court, make sure you die broke and rotten. Her and her weed. I'm sick of these women playing stupid. You ain't retarded. Got no business sleeping with no preacher, just done stupid, just a trampy hoe. No good. Where that boy faggot? Bro, look like it smell like duty. No good. Where's the difference between stank and duty? Preach. Talk to the camera. Here we go, everybody. Woo! Tell y'all that Dwayne started crying.
Let's just hope this ain't no true Hollywood story.
I know that. Yeah, take
It's tight, but it's right. It's strong, but it ain't wrong.